Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your...
We bring the boom! That's what we do! We bring the boom!
Photo News Fix. It's a double chunk chocolate chip cookie. This fix is brought to you by my future Kickstarter for Book 2, my next photo book chronicling 22 years of my music photography. Now, it's going to be a big book weighing in at 8 pounds and measuring 14 inches tall by 10.5 inches wide and include over 180 of my images. This is just a heads up to let you know that I'm going to start asking for your support sometime soon. In the meantime, I've put together a Book 2 soundtrack that you can access via a Spotify playlist over at FroKnowsPhoto.com/Book 2 that includes bands I've photographed over those 22 years. Or just use your Spotify camera to scan this Spotify QR code. Now, if you're gonna back Book 2, when it is time to back Book 2, please comment #Book2 down below to let me know. First up, nothing says hipster quite like instant cameras. Introducing the Lomo Instant Wide Glass.
That's Veronica Vaughn.
Define your world with the sharpest instant camera on Earth, according to Lomography. Great, another crappy instant camera. Or is it? I don't know. I don't have one.
Not yet.
But I'll tell you what I think based on the specs. Now here we go with the specs. It is a 90mm glass lens, 35mm equivalent, that promises to be sharp. Yeah, right, gonna be sharp for an instant camera. It shoots on Fuji Instax wide film, which is said to deliver vibrant, accurate colors. Yeah, right, vibrant colors, sure, for Instax. Nonetheless, it's a smart move to use Instax over Polaroid because we all know that Fuji has won the instant film wars, and not that it was much of a war to begin with.
They put up a fight.
It offers multiple exposures, advanced auto exposure, fully programmatic shutter, is programmatic even a word? I don't know, as well as aperture settings, along with manual and experimental shooting modes. AKA, if you use this experimental photo mode and they don't turn out, it's not our fault. It's not our fault, because it's experimental. It's also optimized for studio shoots with a PC Sync flash port, as well as a tripod mount. It takes 4 AA batteries, has a built-in flash, and even comes with a remote control shutter release, which is smart. And I think it's on the back side of the lens cap. That's cool. You know what's funny? I looked at the sample images over on Lomo's website, and do you know what doesn't come to mind? Vibrant and accurate colors. But I digress.
Get to the point.
As you can tell, I already don't like it. And I probably won't like it when I find out that it costs $600. Wait, scratch that. That's actually the overpriced Polaroid i2 instant camera because the Lomo is priced at only $279. I take it back. This is reasonable and acceptable in my book, and the fact that it takes Instax is a win. So if you're a hipster or a wannabe hipster looking for an instant camera to mess around with, this seems like a pretty good idea to check out and might be worth a look.
It's in a book.
Next up, Insta360 has dropped their latest action camera, the Ace Pro 2. Now, some of you might recall my Safari vlog from a few months back. Well, that was shot on 3 different Insta360 cameras. There was the Go 3, which I had on my forehead, the 360 1-inch RS, which I had on the vehicles, as well as a massive selfie stick, so you can get a close look at a dung beetle. I got a close look at a dung beetle, and it was kind of cool. And finally, the Ace Pro. Well, now Insta360 is back with the Ace Pro 2. The design itself has been tweaked slightly. The flip screen is now 2.5 inches opposed to 2.4. I guess we'll take every point we can get. It can go down to 39 feet instead of only 33 feet when it comes to water. It has a new wind guard for better audio, but most importantly, they squeezed 2 image processing chips into the body. One of them's AI, but I don't want to say AI anymore because it kind of loses all of its luster. Now, thanks to these 2 processors, the Ace Pro 2 can shoot up to 8K 30 and 4K 60 in active HDR mode, as well as 4K 120, and is supposed to give you better and cleaner low light recording video. Now, there's a new battery that can give you up to 180 minutes of life in 1080p 24 frames per second in endurance mode. kind of like me, I can go longer in endurance mode, whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
Wear them both, it'll desensitize you.
Which means you'll probably get an hour of record time in 4K 24 or 4K 30. The good news is you can get back up to 80% in just 18 minutes and fully charged in 47. Now mine just came in the mail this week and I haven't been able to run it through its paces just yet, but I do plan on taking it back to Kenya in December to see how it works in the real world. Now if you think this camera is for you, you can get it for $399.99 with a single battery, or for 20 bucks more, you'll get a second one included. What do you think about it? Let me know down below. And finally, Canon Rumors has shared some more information about the future of the R3 line, as well as an update on their White Buffalo.
Great white buffalo.
White Buffalo.
Great white buffalo.
White Buffalo. The 200 to 500 f4. But first, Canon Rumors says that they've been told by someone that Canon has a plan to continue the 3 series after the R3 has run its course. This is all based off of an internal roadmap that the source has claimed to see. And I'm gonna go out on a limb right here and say right now, there will not be another R3 model camera ever, ever.
Whatever.
Why do I say that? Simple. It doesn't fit. Where would it fit and what would it do that the R5 Mark II can't do at a cheaper price? And if the rumored R6 Mark III uses an R3 styled stack sensor, then stick a fork in the R3 line because it's done, baby, done.
Dishes are done, man.
I still think that one day we'll find out that the R3 really was supposed to be the R1 and the R1 was supposed to be the Mark II version of whatever they came out with. But when Sony came out with the A1 4 years ago, Canon got scared and was sent to live with their aunt and uncle in Bel Air.
She packed my suitcase and sent me on my way.
Anyway, I guess we'll have to wait and see if I'm ever proven right or proven wrong when they come out with an R3 Mark II. Or did they already do? Oh, stop it, Money Truck. It was only a joke, Money Truck. Come on back. I still love you. Bring that money. Give me my money. What a dumb meme. And in terms of the long rumored 200 to 500 f4, Canon Rumors says it's been delayed until 2025, which means we won't see it until 2026 if it's actually real. Soon. Once again, we'll have to wait and see. And there you have it. That's your photo news fix this time around. Thank you very much for watching. Jared Polin from KnowsPhoto.com. See ya.